You just attack. Now I think about it, it's C. You're going down. Honestly, you're just attacking your D. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. Lurk, get the fuck out. Lurk, take the door, dude. I hate it. Get out. So confused, dude. Let me look this up, dude. And Riot, please put a lore button on your League client. You say that your game is dying, but you're not promoting it. Promote the fucking game, dude. Put it on the League client. Please, Riot. Please. All right, so today I have something a little different for you. I decided to make a tier list video on all champions in Legends of Runeterra. There's 115 in this tier list. I will be ranking them on how fun they are to play currently right now. We are February 2nd, 2024. This is after they announced that they unfortunately kind of killed Legends of Runeterra, but I will keep supporting it. So let's hop into this video. All right, so just to clarify, I'm only doing on how fun they are, and it's not about whether they are level 1 or level 2. I'm counting overall the champion, the card itself, how fun is it to play. So these are the tier list right now. We got S+, which is like the best of the best, most fun ever. A, kind of mid, replacing B. Then we got C, D, and then Dog Water, which will be the F column, but we'll call it Dog Water. There shouldn't be too many in this. I like the game overall. All right, so let's start with Ari. Ari, put her in A. She's kind of fun. The whole like recall mechanic. I don't know. I've never really played her, but I like the idea of it overall. It's cool. The whole like you recall. Akshan. Honestly, Akshan has to go in A, because I used to play Auction Samira. That shit was the most fun I've ever had in the game until they killed Samira. Rest in peace. Anivia, kind of C. I mean, you can resummon her and then summon ephemeral copies of it, and then the egg multiplies, revives. You get a lot of cheap Anivias. That's a good way, but she hasn't been relevant for a long time. Annie, I don't think she's that fun at all. I'll put her in D. It's like the aggro, kind of boring. Aphelios, kind of mid. Kind of mid, honestly. I've never liked it that much. The concept is cool, but I think that ultimately it's not that fun, even though the idea of it's cool. Ash, geez, what fun is it to frostbite people? And I don't think that's very fun, honestly. Asol, okay. Asol, go S tier. Now, even though I don't play Asol that much, Invoke as itself a mechanic, and he gets the cheap. Once you get Asol leveled up, it gets like, you get to give everything +2/+2, and you get all these celestial callers, which are usually pretty high cost, very efficient, but high cost. You get them for free, and you get one a turn for free. It's nuts. S+. And it's not about how good they are, but of course, if the champion is shit, then how fun can it be, But even if the champion's bad, I could still rate it highly. It's all about how fun it is. And I have thousands of hours in Runeterra. It's been out for 4 years, and I've started playing 4 years ago. I took breaks in between, but the fact that you play it on your phone means I logged a lot of hours when I was doing this, that, and the other, bro. All right. Azir. Now for Azir, he is, I would go kind of mid. Honestly, if it's how fun he is, bro, D tier. I don't think he's all that fun. Okay, C tier. C tier, because he does have the whole, like, leveled up, and he can level up 2 times, so that's kind of cool. If you have 3 different formats of the card, it's pretty cool. Bard, Chimes, honestly, Bard's an A. Chimes can be really fun. You can get like some cards out of control. It's just always been pretty weak, so I have a hard time putting it higher than S, higher than A to S, honestly. Brome, it's boring as shit, dude. It's so boring, bro. It's a 0. It's a 0-6 with regen. The first one you just block, bro. It's not fun. Caitlyn traps, honestly. A Caitlyn's pretty fun. You get traps and stuff. It's decent. It's decent. Darius, that's boring as shit. Aggro. Diana, D. You know, Nightfall doesn't have much love, doesn't have much support. Diana doesn't do much. I don't think it's all that fun, honestly. It's nice to have quick attack and then get challengers, so you get to like get these free picks. But apart from that, I mean, come on. Draven, I'll put him kind of mid. You know, the whole discard thing in and of itself is kind of cool, but again, it's very aggro, it's pretty simple, you know. It's not like you'll play him a couple times, you'll get it, but it's fun to get the axe and then you can you can discard it for free and then like okay, Echo, honestly, Echo kind of S, dude. Kind of okay, now we'll put him A. Because Echo, his chrono break that he makes, where he revives everything that died that turn and rallies, like that's like, bro, that's like, you can do so much stuff. You can trigger summon effects again. You can do a lot. Elise, I think that shit's really boring, honestly. I guess we'll put her D. She's not that bad. She at least does like the fearsome and challenger. You get to. No, honestly, no. She sucks ass. Fizz. Bro, I don't like Fizz. I never liked her. He's always been actually a little too good. And I mean, he like, I don't know, he's going to get nerfed any second, I would assume. I just think that he's always been. The thing is, he plays with elusives, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes elusives. Okay, nobody ever fought an elusive deck, lost, and was like, "Yeah, that was fair, that was fun, and interactive." We had a no. It's like he either stomps you early, like by you just try to remove him. Oh, he gets rid of your card with a 0 mana burst bullshit that does nothing. But ultimately, it's like a deny for the spell. It's not that. It's not fun to play against at all. But I think it can be kind of fun to have like a card and you have to think about saving your spell in case he targets it and then you play the spell. I don't know. Kind of mid. Galio, he has a rally mechanic. Kind of mid again. Okay, Gangplank. Gangplank, triggers. Gangplank. We'll put it in C tier, it's okay. Barrels are cool. The fact that you can put other, like, you can augment. For example, you get a barrel and then you can deal 1 to everything, but now it's deal 2 to everything. Instead of dealing just 2 to 1 target, it's everything to double. The damage gets doubled. So that could be like kind of interesting. But ultimately, like, that's like kind of the only thing he has. Bro. But like this. I think so far this list kind of makes sense. Maybe Galio's a little too high now I think about it. It's a 0-10 with a summon effect that gives health to others. There's not that much fun in this card specifically. I guess it's just right now he's really good. I've been playing with him and rallying is fun. I'm going to drop Galio. Okay, there's been some revisions. Okay, Garen's cool to play. Garen is as brain dead in this as he is in League. He regens, which is mad annoying playing versus somebody who regens and you can't stop it. Especially if he can, like, you think you're going to kill it. Oh no, he gives it +3 health permanently. So not only did you not kill it, he's going to come back with 3 more health and regen everything each turn. Like, okay, Nar's cool, dude. Nar's cool. Pokey stick, you transform back. You there's some cool things to do with Nar, man. Nar's cool, I like. Heimerdinger goes into A. He has, if you click on Heimerdinger and you start going to the right, bro, he has like 12 cards on the right of him. It's nuts, but it's all his towers, and depending on the spell, he basically has 0 to 8. So that's 9 cards, plus he has his spell and his level 2 form. So 9, 10 in total, 11 cards. Is that correct on Heimerdinger? I think it is. So yeah, I like to play Heimer. It's cool. Jarvan, I like to play Jarvan. The whole like you get to challenge a unit. I think that's pretty fun. Plus, you get to play him from your hand. If you attack, you have the mana for him. He jumps into play. Boom. He keeps his barrier, and he does like the EQ like he does in League. Maybe I'll show a little clip of that. I don't know. I'm not lazy itself, but I don't know. I'm not very good taking content from League from YouTube without knowing if it's copyright or not. Anyways, then we got Jace. Doubling spells used to be the most fun thing ever. Now, I have to keep this list honest to right now. If it was overall in the lifetime, Jace would be S tier. Because Jace, you used to be able to copy the invoke thing, the 8 mana invoke, and it reduced the cost by half of all the celestials in your for the rest of the game, and then you'd copy that twice. I still think copying spells is actually pretty cool. It's not as fun as it used to be, but it's still S tier. I think Jace fun wise still S tier. Copy spells, I think copying is really cool overall. Jhin, it goes in aggro decks unfortunately, but I think it is pretty fun. Apart from it being like I guess yeah, he does kind of go right now. He's playing Annie Jhin is like the meta right now, kind of. It's like at least in the top 5 of a win rate, and it's good, but it's like I don't like it. First of all, when I play it, I lose for some reason, which is weird, but that's unrelated. Yeah, Jin's cool. Jin's cool. The fact that he can deal 1 damage from just him being in your hand when you do 3 spells. Jinx, okay, kind of mid, because again, it's aggro like, but the idea of discarding your hand, I personally don't like to discard my hand at all. I don't like to have no cards. I like to have cards and have like 9, 10 cards and always the max and trying to always have the options. So Jinx is not my playstyle at all, but the idea you discard your hand, that's cool. It's different. Honestly, I'd put it in C. I think Jinx is, yeah. Plus the level up is one of the worst. Callista's fun. I think Callista's S. You kill stuff, you revive it when you attack, you get to have the summon effect again. Callista, a lot of revival shenanigans you could do with. Pretty cool. Put an S. Honestly, it's A, S, I don't know, like the last of S, but okay, Karma. I love Karma. Okay, I like spells. People hate Karma. I like Karma. Okay, that's what I like to do. I like to copy spells. So yeah, it is what it is. Especially the set spell, we copy that. Ooh, start slapping. Kennen, the whole summon thing. You know, it goes with Ari. I think Ari itself is cooler. Kennen will go here. It's okay, honestly. Kennen's okay. All right, Kindred. Now, Kindred for me is S tier. I like the fact that you can kill your own unit to mark their unit. So yeah, Kindred's an S for me. LeBlanc, okay, kind of mid, honestly. LeBlanc kind of mid for me. Not the biggest fan. Lee Sin used to be really cool. He's not really played that much, but he's pretty cool. I don't think I can put him in kind of mid and be like, yeah, that makes sense. I think he does belong in the A tier. Lulu support, bro. Support's not that fun. It's not that good either. We'll go D. Honestly, it's not great. Lux. Okay, spells. Kind of mid. Lux, maybe C. Maybe C. Not the biggest fan of Lux. It's not that great. It's pretty good with Jace, though. Lux and Jace kind of have similar kind of level ups. Once Jace starts doubling it, I'm pretty sure you get the Lux spell twice. That's kind of nuts. Malphite never been viable, honestly. Never been a time where Malphite was just like crushing everything. Which is weird because his 2 mana spell, like silence or stun everything, is pretty strong. But It's just Malphite itself. It's landmarks. It's okay. It's okay. C maybe. C. MF. C. It's again okay. It's nice to have a challenger unit. You have a 2-1, and then you attack with that, and you hook like his 4-1, and instead of trading, the MF thing kills it. That's kind of nice. Apart from that, not a lot of fun. Nami, I don't think I've. Nami must be one of the champions I've played the least in the entire game. Barely played Nami at all. That's gonna still. It doesn't mean I don't think it's fun. I think it's just never been like that great in the meta. I tend to play around the meta. I've played almost everything in the game throughout the years, but it's just recently I've been ranking up more and stuff. So either way, I think the idea of casting spells is cool. Kind of mid, kind of okay. I don't know, man. Maybe even see. See, when I'm looking at these lists, Nami's okay. I like the concept. It's cool. Nasus, it doesn't do much. Dude. When he comes out, it's often over. You just don't see him that much. He's just like when he is there, he's leveled up, then everything has like minus I think 1 attack or something. It feels like -3 attack. Deep I don't like. Don't like deep that much. I mean, I've played some Nasus. I like because I like Kindred. I like Shadow Isles. Nasus is a cool thing that I like to play, even though I never play it. Almost, I still like to play it. Even before, used to get Nasus big and then Atrocity it into the Nexus. That used to be fun. Then they rotated out Atrocity. Um, Nautilus. Nautilus for me is definitely going to have to be in the C tier. Nocturne. I don't think it's that fun at all. D. Pantheon. A, because Pantheon, you're gambling every time, and the random element, the whole like you don't know what keywords you're gonna get. You have an idea, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And the idea of targeting it all the time, honestly, no. Pantheon goes S because you have to each turn, you have to target it with faded to kind of get them up. It has an interesting play style. Okay, I'm gonna trust my gut and go back A, but he's definitely not the bottom of A. He'd be like in the front of A. Who the fuck is this, dude? Poppy. You never see Poppy. Poppy itself, C. Under kind of mid, honestly. When kind of mid again. You just attack. That's all there is to it. You just attack. Now I think about it, it's C. You're going down. Honestly, you're just attacking your D. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. You just attack. That's it. Lurk, get the fuck out, Lurk. I don't like Lurk. Get the fuck out. If I could ban one thing, Lurk, take the door, dude. I hate it. Get out. Don't like it. Rek'Sai in of itself, the idea of a card, if it has not enough attack, going back into the deck. You know, you can sometimes he puts it down, you stun it, it doesn't even get to attack, doesn't even trigger, it just goes back at the end of the deck and it just screws them. That's fun. But Lurk itself, you take the door, dude. It's the most unfun thing ever. Take the door. Renekton has multiple level ups, challenges units. Well, he doesn't challenge him himself, but he gains a +2/+1 when he challenges a unit, and there's a lot of ways to give enemies vulnerable to hook it. I like it. He has 3 level ups too. That's cool. Riven, aggro but cool. Aggro but cool. Riven's gonna be A. What the fuck is this? A Rumble? Rumble kind of mid. Rumble kind of mid. You have to discard almost your whole hand. The idea of the whole like getting mecha yordles, I would love. I put an S tier, but it never works out that way that much. It's just you get one initially, and then instead of getting more, you just reduce the cost of the one that you have each time you damage it until you play it. So you never get to put that many down. And Rumble's like a target; they always try to kill him. So yeah, you know, kind of mid. Sejuani, C tier, dude. It's fun to play with Timo, and then when she's leveled up, Sejuani, if You damage the enemy Nexus. You frostbite all of their cards, meaning all of them has 0 power. Now, if he draws a shroom at the beginning, boom, it hits all of them, and everything's frostbite at the beginning of the round. You can't even react to it. Senna. I'm not the biggest fan of playing Senna. I don't really play it, but I do think S tier is kind of, in terms of fun, you know, you get the darkness, which is not that fun, but the fact that you can have slow card now becoming fast if they kill a unit, like that's pretty cool, dude. Having stuff that are usually slow go to fast makes all the difference. So I think that's pretty cool. We'll go this. Scion, you rally, man, kinda C tier, dude. Sivir and D. Not fun at all, honestly. All she does is attack. Dog water, fuck it. All you do is attack. That's not fun. Soraka, healing herself, healing an ally. Kind of cool. And then she starts drawing. Cool. You know, I think it's between A and kind of mid. I would say it's in the front of kind of mid. Talia, copying landmarks. Mid. Landmarks, not a lot of variety. Often not that many good ones to copy, except the one that creates like a 5/4 or something. That's okay. Okay, Tarek, honestly, S. Tarek itself, the fact that you can duplicate the spell onto, you can attack once, okay, with Tarek and something else. Once he's leveled up, you attack once, okay? Okay, with Tarek, once he's leveled up, you can attack once, and then the opponent plays. You play the 4 mana, give an ally barrier, and rally. You do that on Tarek, boom, you rally. Then you attack with Tarek and an ally, and then once you attack with that, the spell copies onto the supporting ally, and then you get another rally, which the opponent will play, and then you get the attack. That's for free. You get 3 attacks off of 1 rally. That's nuts. Okay. And just the fact you're copying spells, that's really cool. Teemo, elusive, puff caps, eat a dick. That's not very fun. It's not very fun, dude. You're playing elusive first of all, and you're putting puff caps. Traps in and of itself are cool, but puff caps are okay. There's ways to duplicate traps and puff caps and stuff, so I'll put it here, but it's okay. All right, Thresh, A tier. Thresh, pretty fun. You get to kill allies. Honestly, Thresh S tier. You kill allies and you summon the champion in your deck, dude. That's fun. That's like a side quest. Like once he's there, you have to try to kill everything else before him. It's cool. I like that. Trundle, too brain dead, dude. Too like, he just does nothing. He's just a big stats. That's it. Like, it's not great. Tryndamere, he revives, but it's just stats. It's just he does nothing, dude. TF S tier. Easy S tier, dude. Drawing into all the spells, the blue, red, and yellow card. I think it goes, yeah, blue, red, and then yellow. Yeah, that's the order, I'm pretty sure. That's fun. Udyr, kind of mid. He has the forms, which is pretty fun. Like the different, you either go regen, this, that, you know. That's going to have to be, yeah, kind of mid. Vhagar, darkness. I don't really like to play darkness, kind of mid, but the card itself, the fact that you can make the darkness hit the nexus, I don't know, it's just darkness, dude. How fun can darkness be? With Senna, it becomes nice, but even then, never been that much of a fan. That's okay. Vi, boring kind of a shit. It's again big stats. It has something better than like these two meatballs because at least her power can increase. So that's like a little side quest. Like she can increase her thing in her hand. That's okay. Victor, honestly, front of A. Victor's cool, dude. He's close to S. The whole like, no, fuck it. Victor's S. Fun wise, dude, you get to do the thing every turn, get a random keyword. That's fun, man. I love that. This one kind of megs. Herat, never been that great. I've seen a lot better. I don't know, man. It's okay. It's fun, but it's landmark, so lacks variety. Yas, stunning. I mean, it used to be fun when like there wasn't that many things in the game, but since then, since Yas's release, we've had a lot of champions, and I think they've like almost all been like more fun or something. So he goes like kind of mid, honestly. He's just kind of Yumi. Honestly, Yumi. I know she goes into something else, but the fact that she has a round start effect, which is +1/+1 each round start, and she triggers off attacking 3 times, which is kind of cool. And when the target dies, she goes back onto your hand. In and of itself, I like the idea of a card like a weapon that you use. If the thing dies, you get it back. You know, it's cool. It's nice, but it promotes elusive again. You put an elusive and then you put this on it. That sucks. But if it's like you're just trying to save your Thresh or something, which never happens, but it's Thresh never plays with her. But I'm just saying, if it'd be like something like that, then be kind of cool. Like if it's not an elusive. Zed, I think Zed's fun. I know it's aggro and stuff. Ionia's like kind of the definition of not fun, but I like the idea of creating a shadow and like getting the condition of you or shadow hitting the nexus. That's it's cool. I like it. Ziggs, nobody plays that shit, but it's not like these who don't do anything. Man, there's a lot of champions here, dude. Zillion. Honestly, Zillion in itself, I think S tier. Like champion itself, S tier fun. It's just not that good, but it's S tier fun. The time bombs, and you can print stuff, and you can duplicate stuff next turn with Zillion. You can like get the cards back, and it's fun. Zoe has that invoke, but ultimately her whole goal was to give like the whole board elusive. Like that's not that great, but as a champion itself, I think it's A tier, fun wise. The whole like you're a 1 mana 1/1, you create a spell that makes you choose between one of 3 cards that are invoked that cost 3 or less. That's nice, you know. And if you they want to spend a 2 mana for the spell, if you hit the Nexus again next turn, or whenever you attack again, the spell goes down to 0. It's cool. Husk, I think I do like Evelyn. I like to play it. I think it's S tier. The whole plus when she gets a skin, she has that Spirit Blossom skin. I'm pretty sure it's Spirit Blossom, and where she has that mask. All the different husks all also have skins. Now that's a really nice touch. It's unrelated to how fun the champion is, but I do think overall it is fun. I like husks. It's a nice change. Gwen, I think on paper is boring, but when you play her, and then you play her with like Vayne or something, and you keep attacking again, I think it's actually pretty fun, honestly. Even though it's attacking and stuff, I think the way that Gwen plays and always ends up playing, I think it's pretty fun. Hecarim, kind of mid. Ephemeral is cool. It's a cool concept, but all you do is try to attack with ephemerals, and then once he's there, you attack with ephemerals again. I've seen better, honestly. Shen, kind of mid. Not much to say. Not much to say, honestly. Arbelia, I think, is pretty fun. I think blade dancing and the fact that she can switch, take the place of someone else, I think that's a really kind of fun thing. Probably more like A, though. I don't think that she's S material, but yeah. And then you got Red Cane and Blue Cane. Well, I've always thought that Red Cane's better, whether it's a league or this. I think that sustain overall is often better, especially since it also has overwhelm. It's not just like a big meat boy. It can also, you know, tank it and like overwhelm on something. This one is just elusive and that's it. I think blue. I mean, it's elusive, so get wrecked. Honestly, ain't nobody playing elusive. I think Kane itself is a cool card though. If we're talking about cool, if it was like one Kane, I think the fact that there's 2 options goes probably S. I'd probably put Kane, normal Kane in S because you get, again, 2 forms out of it. You get to choose which one. That's cool, but blue Kane of itself, if you just put blue Kane out, it's just an elusive. That's it. Meh. You know, that attacks and gains 1 attack from the weapon. Like, okay. It's okay. Red, I think, is a lot more fun, but again, it's a meatball. But the fact you can self heal and every time you attack, you gain 1 attack, and when you kill, you can self heal and heal the unit. Wait, you can self heal the unit and heal the Nexus. You can heal both. When you kill a unit, you heal 2 to Rost and 2 to the Nexus. Fuck, I'm getting tired, man. I'm 39 minutes into recording right now, and we're not even close to being done. But I enjoy these tier lists, and hopefully y'all are enjoying it too. If you made it this far, comment peanut butter, and I will know that you made it this far. I think it's really cringe when people do this, but I just want to see if anyone made it this far. You know, I think that's why people do it. See if people actually do watch. Nora portals. It's like gambling. It's random. Cool. I like it. Honestly, fun stuff. I like it. Ezreal, mid, 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 mid. It's okay. You're targeting things. You know, it's cool. It makes the Mystic shot. Mystic shot's expensive for what it is, dude. Like the 2 mana deal 2. It's cool, and I think it's actually 3 mana deal 2. No, it's 2 mana deal 2. I was just thinking of Ezreal's one. It's 2 mana deal 2. It's okay, you know, maybe even worse. I don't know, when I'm looking at these, there's a couple of them I'd rather play than play Ezreal. Swain, I don't think a lot of people see Swain. They're like, yeah, I like Swain. Meh, you do things, but I'd rather you did nothing and stay at the bottom. I don't want to see you, honestly. Leona, stunning. Daybreak. Bah, bah. I've seen better. Kench. Now, as bad as Kench is, I think Kench in of itself, I want to put him S tier, honestly. I think eating stuff is kind of fun. Eating your own allies, eating enemies, that's like, it has some fun potential. It's just you'll get rolled every time, and it makes it a lot less fun. But I think Kenshin of itself, A. We'll put him A. Because the fact that he's like so bad, like just, you know. I watched a Sunny video recently, and he said Yi was like easily one of the worst champions in the game, which I didn't know this. I think Yi's cool though. He has a flow. I like the idea of Yi gaining +2 attack everywhere. And every round start, he has a round start effect, reducing the cost of a spell in hand by 1. I think Yi's fun, honestly. Even leveled up, he attacks instantly, strikes something instantly. If you have like a weapon on him that gives you something when it strikes, you get that effect almost guaranteed to happen twice. You know, that's cool. Fiora, I don't think it's fun to play against. Fiora is the first champion I ever bought a skin on because she's the type of champion that when she's on the board, you want her to live forever, and if she dies, you just surrender. I think Fiora in of itself is actually pretty fun to just have that unit, and you have to try to find ways to protect it and get stuff. I mean, the whole thing is made, or like you make a deck, if there's Fiora in it, it's made around Fiora. Like everything is made to protect Fiora, save Fiora, level up Fiora, like anything. Viego, S tier. Love me some Viego, dude. And I wish that he was better because his leveled up version is busted as shit, but he's in Shadow Isles, which is almost impossible to make him live. There's rarely anything in Shadow Isles that can like save something on your team. Honestly, Viego, top of S tier. I'll rearrange these right now a little bit, okay? No, actually, I'll finish that tier list first. I'll finish the tier list for anyone who's still interested. Varus, honestly, almost never played with him. He plays with Akshan. It's okay. C. It's a little under okay, honestly. Seraphine, S tier. S tier. I love me some Seraphine. I love Sunken Temple. I like copying spells. I love me some Seraphine. Vayne, S tier. Love the tumble. Tumble with a unit. I love that. Tumble's so fun, dude. Love Vayne. Um, Aatrox, fun wise, I'll put him A tier because he creates the 14 mana spell that transforms everything. And then once he is transformed, he makes Darkins cost 5 less, and Darkins can be pretty fun. I know we're talking about the card itself, the Aatrox, but the Aatrox produces the weapon and he has regen. He heals himself with regen. He heals your Nexus. There's a lot of things happening with Aatrox, and I like the idea. He's equipped. You can remove the equipment, put another one on it, put that equipment somewhere else. That's cool. Rise, I think champion design wise has to be an A. Like, they went really far with this one, going with a like win con where you have 5 landmarks, you attack, you win. It's a little like Fiora, but I think it's more interesting the way they did it with Rise, even though it's even a little more. I'd say Rise is definitely stronger. And like when you're playing a late game deck and you load up the game and you're playing versus Rise, you just know you're having a bad time because it doesn't matter how strong your board is, doesn't matter how strong anything is. Rise comes on with Spell Shield once he has 3 landmarks, and he ends the game by attacking. And it's not that hard to get all 5, honestly. You just need a little luck, or basically you just need to not be super unlucky. Like most of the time, you'll just get there and you just get it for free, and that's it. Like hardest thing is finding Rise, and there's a 2 mana spell that you can put in. I think it's a Demacia spell, but my Rise deck has this, and it literally just says draw a champion, and you just draw Rise. It's the only champion you have in your deck, and it's free. Jax, A tier. You put him on, he has a weapon. I know his whole thing is attacking, but he gains more attack based on how many weaponed allies you have, and his weapon can be forged, put on something else. I like Jax. I like the idea of Jax. It seems fitting. Maokai, fuck you, Maokai, dude. I don't like deep, and I dislike the idea of nobody likes your deck getting destroyed. It's kind of like the same principle of Rise. You don't want them to end, like if you have a thick ass board and you have everything going, you don't want them to end the game just because they annihilated your deck and then they watery graves it and it's over. Like it's just, and even if they don't watery graves and they Maokai leaves 4 cards left. 4 cards, that's nothing, dude. That's 3 turns and you press end turn and it's over. It doesn't matter how low he is or how high up you are. Damn, dude, fuck you, okay? Don't like you, Maokai. The whole spawning, I'll put her A. Although she's not that good, and I've never played her that much, I think the idea of spawning tentacles and then, like, as long as tentacles live, she gets thicker, and it's like a balance, and that's cool. Katarina, Rally, Noxus, kind of aggro. Nah. Kale, I like Kale. In and of itself, she summons, gives allies +1/+1, and she gets +1 attack every time an empowered ally attacks. It's cool that she can come on, not already leveled up, because I'm pretty sure it's a round start thing. Oh no, it's just empowered just when she has the attack. Okay, so yeah, she can come on and just instantly level up if you've attacked with enough allies, but I think kind of mid fun wise, honestly. You summon, you buff other things, and then you just attack. It's okay, maybe more think about it, maybe more like C. It's okay. Lissandra, she's got some stuff going, but I'll put her in C. I've seen more stuff. More fun stuff. Lucian, A. Again, don't play that much Lucian. I wouldn't mind playing him. I like the idea, especially with husks. Because husks do count as killing allies, so you can rally with husks and this that. That's cool. Ornn, A. Orn, you can buff an equipment during the game. Whenever you buff it 3 times, it was initially a 2-1. You forged it 3 times. It's now a 5-4. And it's on another unit. And then Orn just copies it, put it on himself. You have that 5-4 for 2 mana twice. And when he attacks, he's going to forge twice. That's a fucking 7/6 for 2 mana. You can put on once a turn every turn. Like it's, and you have 2 of them. So I mean, you can just do a lot of stuff with the forge thing, and then he makes the big ram, the ultimate that he has. I like that too. It's an ephemeral copy with stats of him. I like it. It's cool. Makes you want to put him in S almost. I've been playing some Shyvana recently. Honestly, haven't played her in a while, so I figured I'd play a little bit of Dragon. With her, Morgana, and Mordekaiser. No, her, Morgana, and Elder Dragon is what I've been playing. Shyvana's cool. Shyvana's cool, you know. Maybe more like kind of mid. She's cool, but you just attack and then you do the spell. The spell is like if she didn't have the spell that she creates, she'd be like D. It's just the spell adds like, oh, I can trade with this, get my Fury +1/+1 and heal. Like you have like some stuff there. Tristana, I can't even tell you exactly what she does. Can't be bothered. You never see her. I know she's based on multi-regions. If you summon 4 different multi-regions ally, you okay, wait, I'm gonna look this up because I'm really not sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's if you summon 4 regions from 4 different allies. So confused, dude. Let me look this up, dude. I have +1 attack for each multi-region ally you've summoned this game. When you summon a multi-region ally, you've summoned 4 plus multi-region allies. So that's what I was saying. Set S tier. I like S set, dude. Spending 12 mana in a turn, that's a cool thing. Coins is fun. I like it. Nidalee, A. The whole ambush mechanic seems fun and stuff, but I think Nidalee is like a little, not necessarily even a little strong, but it's just once she gets going, it's not that fun to play against. And even when you're playing it, you're not doing much, dude. Nico, you can transform yourself into something else. I guess that kind of makes you an A automatically, honestly, if you're transforming yourself into something else. But then again, you're something else, but you'll be like a 1/3 cat that does nothing. And then when you attack, you transform into elusive and give everything +1/+1. Big whoop. Fuck you. You go kind of mid. Honestly, go like probably even at the end, kind of mid. I changed my mind. You suck ass. Poro seems brain dead, but honestly, S tier, dude. S tier Poros. Poros have something fun about it. It's something fun about having the Poro King and then putting a unit and then getting the Poro snacks. And bro, there's something kind of spicy about it. I like it. But maybe not like it enough for S tier. A tier is fine. When I'm looking at the other things in A tier, I'm like, yeah, this is fitting. Jack, dude, Jack is like fun. Honestly, Jack is a cool champion, but first of all, he's not even in league, and I don't know where he comes from. Got no clue, but he's cool. I think he goes A. A is where I would put him, honestly. I don't think I'd put him any higher than that. Not any lower either, though. Just A just seems fun. He's fun, and prize fight mechanic and stuff. He's nice and he heals, but he's just weak. Wish he was better. I've been recording for 56 minutes, talking nonstop, basically. My throat hurts like crazy. So, yeah. That's where I'm at right now. Then we're going to go Kaisa. Kaisa's pretty fun, dude. Kaisa's an A. She has to evolve and gets different keywords and stuff. I think Kaisa as a card itself, A. I like it. Vlad, you're boring. You get C tier, dude. Vlad, nah, I've seen more fun. Nyla A, dude. I was thinking of putting her kind of mid, but drawing card and stuff, I like that. And then Slipstream, 1 mana, draw 2, fleeting. Yeah, fleeting. You can shuffle it into your deck again, maybe. I don't know. Jenna S. It's weird, but Jenna was like so good when she got out. And although she kind of just does nothing and shuffles 2 cards into your deck, the whole updraft mechanic, I know like we're not talking about the whole updraft mechanic, we're just talking about Janna in of itself. But Janna is it's fun. The fact that you can shuffle 2 cards, make them cost less, and then when she levels up, when you draw every time you draw a card, you reduce the cost by 1, and she draws 1, so you're guaranteed to draw 2. But then when you have Sunken Temple, you shuffle your whole hand. That's fun. Volley, bro, Volley just came at a right time. When he came with, it was just such a good expansion. The Nyla, Janna, and Bully Bear. I like that one. I like that expansion. I don't think it's the best one we've had, but I loved playing Nyla Janna. And then Volibear comes around. He was also his own thing. You summon him, and he has deal 4 to 3 random units on the enemy team. That's like, it's fun. Then he gives everything overwhelm. I like Volley. You know, Volley's cool. Volley's a cool champ. Now, I know I don't like Lurk, but Pike, he can transform himself into a spell that strikes a unit immediately. And when his whole thing, when he levels up and he starts killing things, he can kill everything in the entire board. Pike in of itself to card is pretty cool. I don't think it should be a 5-mana 2/4. I wish he was played not exclusive with Lurk. I wish that he was like, you could play him with other things and like just have him as a striking unit and buff him other ways, but you can't really. Once he transforms into a spell, you can't buff him. You can't like, oh, give an outline in your hand +2/+2. Well, I won't hit him because he's a spell. He's not a unit in the hand. It's weird, but that's how it is. Okay, Samira, honestly, she would be right here. If it was the whole lifetime. Honestly, I think that's the only champion I'll leave there. Samira was S tier fun for me, and they killed her. And now, honestly, now, like this is where I would have put her before, and I'm not joking. Now I would put her like she's more fun than most of these. I'd put her like here. They just killed her, bro. They killed her way too much. And yeah, she was good for too long. It's a little like Fizz. She was good for too long, but they killed her. They nerfed her like 3 different ways at one time. It's just stupid the way they killed her, dude. Fucking Riot, dude. And Riot, please put a lore button on your League client. You say that your game is dying, but you're not promoting it. Promote the fucking game, dude. Put it on the League client. Please, Riot. Please. Okay, now we have the last 3. The latest expansion. What do I think of this expansion? I think everyone in this expansion will agree that Mordekaiser, easily one of the most fun champion I think there is. Easy. Elder Dragon, nobody attacks with him. He's so hard to level up, but he's still S tier because the Dragon Boon and the whole, you can put different 6 mana. As long as your unit costs 6 or more, you can put it in the deck. I like that. Elder Dragon, you get to go in S. Morgana, double region unit. Basically, it's a 5 mana 4/5, but then the enemy has to pay 4 mana for it. So it's basically a 1 mana 4/5. It's a 1 mana 3/4, really. The level 1 version. 1 mana 3/4 for lifesteal. It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. Morgana's nuts. I love Morgana. So before I leave, y'all, I will rearrange at least the S tier. So most fun champion in the game. I like me some Viego, Mordekaiser, Seraphine. We're going fun here, right? Okay, so the S tier is the only one I put it in order. I don't think the rest matters that much. I guess I'll also put the dog water in order. So the one I hate the most out of all these, just Darius, because you do nothing. Darius, you're just overwhelmed. That's it. Super Girl here because at least she shares her keywords. Yeah, I think something like this. So Viego's the most fun character in the game. Is that accurate? Well, I don't think that's accurate. I think Mordekaiser is probably the most fun. The fact you can kill your allies and resummon them, I think that's fantastic. So this is my final version. This is the final version you see, and hopefully you enjoyed. I loved making it, although I spent an hour. I spent an hour and 7 minutes and 38 seconds. It didn't feel like that at all. I had a wonderful time. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Love you.